Well, um, you know, being stuck out in the desert with the military, I pretty much know Vegas like the back of my hand. I mean, not like recently, the last few years, but I mean, I drove every back street corner. I've been through every parking lot and building, casino. I mean, yeah, I knew when they started talking about the Vegas Grand Prix. Now, I'm not sure if you remember, but I was living in Las Vegas, and what was that? Early 80s when they did the one in the fucking parking lot. The Formula One race in a parking lot. It was so damn stupid. Um, this is an ugly track. This is an ugly track. It's a very ugly track. I don't like it. It looks ugly. It looks like they're racing around in a fucking hamster cage. All the fencing is literally the entire track. It's really ugly. It is really ugly. I yeah. And as a race driver, the track, as far as I'm concerned, this is not a good Formula One track. What a shame. You know, I kind of had my hopes up, but I knew the way Vegas does things that it was going to be a fucking mess. And, you know, I think what they should have done was okay, so I raced at the Strip, which is basically if you leave Nellis Air Force Base, and you head west, slightly northwest, the Strip is on the left-hand side of the road. Now, I raced there for, oh, Jesus, 5 years. I raced there.
UPS.
Okay, thank you,
Amazon.
baby. I think they should have built a dedicated Formula One track. If they were going to have a Las Vegas Grand Prix, for God's sakes, get it out of that gaudy ass, classless, smelly, stinky, alcohol driven. You know, you can't get fucking auto insurance in Vegas without paying your left nut because everybody's fucking drunk. They literally have it lit up so that when you're in a casino and you look out that door, it looks like it's still 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's not, it's 1 a.m. The sandstorms that come in and basically sandblast your car, which I had done to a Pontiac of mine. It didn't completely take it down to silver, but there were areas of silver showing depending on how the wind was moving over certain aerodynamic shapes on the car. But it just ruined the fucking paint job on one side. There are so many issues and problems. I think they should have went out by the Strip and built a dedicated racetrack that included the Strip as part of the straightaway. They could have incorporated the Strip and the other track that's out there. I think there's another track out there. They could have done, you know, they could have built a dedicated track like they have for NASCAR and drag racing. I think that would have been a much better solution. This track is just, it's hideous. It's just, it's almost unbearable to look at it. It really is fucking ugly. Um, you know, when you look at Coda, right? They built that track for Formula One. Now, everyone can race there, and everyone does race. That track stays pretty busy. I think the same thing would happen at Vegas. One of the main problems with Vegas when I lived there was it's just so ungodly fucking hot that it would have to be a night race anyway. That's why they've done it so late in the season here, by the way, okay? You're not going to have one there in August, I guarantee you. The drivers wouldn't survive it. But we really need, I think they need to reconsider. Of course, they've spent all this fucking money. I think it's going to be a big flop. Ticket prices have plummeted to the fucking basement. No one is interested. They pissed off all of the businesses. They pissed off all the locals. This is all, it's kind of like when someone gets an idea in their head and by golly, they don't care come hell or high water. They're going to fucking make that happen regardless. And I can tell you, if the mob was running Vegas, okay, it would have went a lot smoother. People would have been taken care of. And the track probably would have been built in a dedicated manner outside of downtown or the Strip. When I lived there, trust me, you could drive down like Stewart Boulevard and look to the left for miles and look to the right for miles. And you got like 4 lanes and 4 lanes with a giant divider. And it was like 3 miles straight fucking line up to my place. I mean, if they wanted to build a Formula One track in Vegas, it could have been done probably cheaper. It would have been multi-use. They could have incorporated their both of the tracks out there past Nellis. Yeah, it sucks. It's really an ugly track. It really is an ugly track. And it doesn't look fun. It doesn't look, well, I guess we'll find out. I'm just watching practice 1 right now, and it's not impressing me at all.